Hello you guys! Welcome back to the yoga teacher training series, I guess we can call it that. We are about a week and a half. Yeah, we're like halfway through the program. The program is 3 weeks, a week and a half. So I want to give updates, obviously vlogging the day today. I did forget to vlog what I had for lunch, but I was hungry and I just forgot. So let's talk through how things have been. Obviously this morning, okay, the way I'm feeling today, we can just start with how I'm feeling now at this point in the program. The schedule is exactly the same week 2, except the teachers rotate and the types of classes are slightly different. And so this week we're having yoga philosophy. We're also doing Vinyasa flow, whereas last week we were focusing on Hatha yoga and anatomy. And so the topics of the classes have changed. Philosophy is super interesting, but also a little bit hard to follow with all of the abstract concepts and all of those things, but we're getting through it. We are still doing very similar routines in the morning with the nasal cleansing, the chanting. The chants have changed, the types of breath work that we're doing have changed, but we're still doing them like at the same time. And we've also added in like gazing practices. And so this morning I wasn't able to record it, but you're practicing gazing at fire, like a flame, and so you're all seated around a candle and you stare at it. So it sounds kind of crazy, but it really helps you to focus and maintain focus on one thing. It also is good for like the third eye, and so that has been really interesting. Today the breathing that we did at the very end, we did like the tiger breathing, and that was a little intense for me. I was like, this is really strange. So some of it is very weird, but it's also a really good environment to be in, to like do weird things and practice weird things, because everybody's there doing the same thing and you don't feel awkward or anything like that. So yeah, we did that this morning, and then afterwards I was helping one of the teachers to record a video, so we were doing that. And then after that I had my nice little breakfast, my favorite meal of the day. The breakfast is so good here, as you guys would have already seen. And then after that we had our yoga philosophy class, and we also practiced yoga nidra. And yoga nidra was a completely new concept to me. I did not know anything about yoga nidra, and basically it is a more meditative practice, I would say, where you are lying down and you are practicing getting into yogic sleep. And so it's where the brain is on but the body is sleeping. So brain is awake, body is sleeping, and it's actually very challenging to do because when you're guided through it you feel so tired that a lot of the times you fall asleep. And so it's trying to maintain awareness and stay awake but letting the body fall asleep. So it's really, really interesting. So we practiced teaching that, so now I can like teach a yoga nidra session, which is super cool. Okay, birds. And then after that we went and had lunch. I was contemplating getting a matcha or like a coffee or something, because we are gonna be watching a movie tonight, which is really exciting. We're actually watching Eat, Pray, Love, which feels so special to me because every single time I travel I watch that movie, and for some reason I decided not to watch it this time. I had no idea that they were going to be playing it here, and they sent us a text last night saying, hey, like we're gonna have a movie night, like we're gonna watch Eat, Pray, Love. And so I am so excited to watch it because I actually haven't watched it in a little while, probably since like my last trip. I don't know. I don't even know that I watched it in June. I feel like I've been like on a break from watching the movie, but I love the movie, and obviously like she goes to Bali in it, so it's gonna be really fun to watch with all the girls. So we're gonna do that tonight, and then what do we have after that? I mean, we're just gonna go to sleep. I'm feeling much more confident about my yoga teaching abilities. We did a lot of practice last night teaching the first like sun salutations that are part of the Vinyasa flow, and so we've been able to practice a little bit. I've been trying to think of what sequence I want to do and all of those things. I'm feeling better about the fact like that I'll be able to teach and I'll be prepared to teach when I finish this program. So I'm feeling much better about that than I did the first week. I was like, wow, this is a lot, and I didn't realize how much goes into teaching yoga. But I think that it's just overwhelming at the beginning, and then you slowly start practicing and you're like, oh, it's fine. The first couple times that you practice, it's like, this is really hard, and then it slowly like gets easier. And the good thing about yoga is it's not like it's changing. Like the movements are gonna be the same. Maybe you're adding different transitions, adding on to poses, but I feel like once I learn it now, like that will be the base of all of my practices. And so that's really good too. Like you learn it once and like you keep adding on to it. I feel very aware of myself, I guess. Like I think the morning silences are really good, and tomorrow actually I'm gonna do a full day of silence, so I'm looking forward to that. also kind of nervous, but I think it's gonna be good. They do a lot of practices here that just like help you connect to yourself as well. So it's not only about teaching the yoga, it's about learning to practice yoga and like yoga as a whole, not just the asanas, which are like the movements, just practicing yoga and connecting with your inner fire. We did that yesterday with one of our teachers, and she was just like telling us to like connect with the inner fire that's inside of you, which is your dharma, and that's your life purpose. I think it's just like we don't really take the time to do that a lot and figure out what it is that we truly want and where our like fire burns. I feel like this sounds so dramatic, but it's so true. It's like if you ask yourself, what do you want out of your life, it's really hard to answer. Or like, who are you truly? These are like the big questions that I ask myself as I'm here. It feels really good to be here. I am worried about going back home because being in this beautiful space and just so calm every single day, like that's not the reality. Like it's wonderful to be doing this now, but I think the point is like taking this and bringing it into my everyday life is what's most important. And the feeling that I feel now, the stability, the calm, the peace, like everything is gonna work out. I just want to continue carrying that with me wherever I go and like not compare myself to other people and all of that. I feel like it's just a lot of life lessons are explored here, and like you are learning to go deep within yourself. And so it's a very emotional, like heavy experience, I would say. And I didn't realize how much they were gonna have us like look deep within ourselves and like unpack all of our issues. So a lot of it does come out. So if you're thinking of doing the program, like just know that it's a lot emotionally. Physically, I am fine. Like my shoulders are definitely more sore this morning because we were practicing a lot of chaturanga last night, which is like elbows in push-up basically is the best way I can describe it. Feeling sore now, but I think that like the teachers aren't pushing us too much. They're always like, if you're not feeling well, sit down. Like it's nothing too crazy, and you don't need to be a yoga expert to come here. I think that's something that I was nervous about coming. I knew that I practiced a lot, but I didn't know that much about yoga, and a lot of the girls are in the same situation, and some girls haven't even practiced yoga for that long. Like maybe they've done it for a year and they're like, they want to teach now. And so you do not need to be an expert at all. Anyways, I'm gonna rest now. I have some videos I need to do for my podcast. I just wanted to be in the AC for a little bit because it is hot outside and sticky, and I just like feel like I needed a cool reset space. But I will talk to you guys after the movie. I'm definitely gonna try to record a little clip of us all watching the movie, and then gonna shower and go to sleep. I'll probably be tired tomorrow morning because the movie probably won't end until like 9:30. I've been going to sleep at like 9:30. Those are the updates, and I'm feeling very excited. I'm feeling very like I'm meant to be here. And I wasn't feeling that way like before I got here. Before I got here, I was still having a lot of self-doubt and doubting that like this is what I should be doing right now. And I definitely think it's what I should be doing right now. So I'm feeling good about that, feeling confident about that, trusting myself. That has been my intention today, actually, has been like I trust myself just in like decisions I'm making, where I want to live, what I want to do, all of those things. Like I trust myself, and so I just need to follow that. For some reason that always makes me feel so emotional when I like say that to myself and then saying it out loud. It's like wow. But yes, that's where we're at in the journey. I hope you guys are enjoying these vlogs. They've been so much fun to make, and honestly at this point in time I have like 6 videos to edit. It's gonna be an airport problem for me later, and they will be getting up as soon as possible. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be here. And if you're thinking about doing this, if the thought is even like in your mind, it means that you should. And so just take the leap of faith and do it. That's my advice halfway through the program. We'll see what I have to say. The next check-in I want to do is at the end. So maybe I'll vlog like our last class or like through exams and stuff, and I'll put it into a couple of days of vlogs. And then like the certificate. Oh my gosh, I already am feeling so like emotional thinking about getting the certificate. I feel like I'm gonna cry a lot. I will see you guys in a little bit after the movie. Alright, hello you guys. I have just showered. We had our movie night. I did not last the entire movie. I was just tired, and I already know how the movie ends. But it did feel very magical watching Eat, Pray, Love while being in Bali, like in that setting. So beautiful. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed just like seeing a little snippet of what a day in the life on this yoga teacher training looks like. And if you guys have any questions about the experience, how I did this, like all the things, please leave them in the comments. I would love to have conversations about this. And yes, I'm going to sleep. I will see you guys in the next update of the yoga teacher training, which will be when I officially become certified, which is crazy. But yes, love you guys so much. Good night.